In this video, I'm going to show you how to use OpenAI's Playground chat generator to actually formulate a custom fitness plan with 3 months of workouts, a daily nutrition plan. Yes, this is something that a lot of personal trainers charge up to, several hundreds of dollars per month. This one site is $179 monthly. And what we're going to do is see if we can get the AI to actually give us this for free. So what we're going to ask is, hey, can you give us a fitness and nutrition plan? I am this old. I weigh this much. This is kind of what I do now. Could you give me a weekly routine that accounts for an hour-by-hour schedule? I work 9 to 5. I need some time to get to and from work, so don't make it too unrealistic. And then can you explain in detail what I should be eating? 1 or 2 suggestions for a meal. Can you also give me 3 months worth of workout plans? So you're going to want to set the settings on the side, something like this, and then just go and put your cursor in the white area down here and then hit submit. Now you can tweak all these settings on the side while we're waiting for this. Temperature, I like to turn that up. It kind of makes things a little bit more interesting in the text. Maximum length, you don't want to turn this up too high. This is what determines how many tokens you spend to actually output, or when I say tokens to spend, it's how many tokens are generated. That's basically like how much computation the AI is outputting to do that for you. Now, one important thing, right? So we have a pretty great breakdown here. We got something to look at, but we're not done yet. So our cursor is still sitting down here. Saturday and Sunday. We're just going to hit submit again. So the maximum length of tokens that was spent was only 690. So we're going to get a lot more than that. So down here, I like to turn best of all the way up because that determines how much the algorithm kind of goes back and forth with itself to determine what to output for you. So big fan of that one. Now, frequency penalty, it stops it from being repetitive and too machine-like. And for instance, I'm actually seeing a little bit in here where it's just like broadly like strength training, HIIT. It's not suggesting any specific workouts to me, and so I kind of think that I'm gonna want something like that to go away and get a little bit more detail out of it. So I'm actually gonna go back here. I'm gonna delete the whole thing. And so it didn't work out perfect the first time, but the great thing is you can just re-ask for something new. So like what I didn't like in that, I'm going to say, can you also include specific workouts that I should do? Can you summarize this into a compact plan? So that way it's not so much text and it's a little bit more condensed, but I also want it to include the specific workouts, because when it's saying strength training, that doesn't really help me. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. So if you don't like what comes out of here, you can pretty much just throw it away and then just submit for some new information to come through. So let's see what it has now. All right, cool. So we got a day broken down here on Monday, and then it just has Tuesday through Friday do the same thing. And then it has Saturday and Sunday, and for 3 months, then it goes in and it says, okay, let's do this. Now it needs to be laid out a little bit better, but that's okay because we can come in here and we can just kind of click and move those down, indent those. Great. So we have pretty much a full breakdown of a plan here, and this is looking pretty good, even though the formatting could be modified a little bit. But I'm literally just going to go turn the best of up and the temperature down a little bit, and literally just submit again until I just really love what I'm seeing. So it's a signal to the algorithm that you want something different. when you fire off again and again and again and again and say, hey, give me more and more information. And it's all about the prompt. So whatever you don't like about it, you can just say, you can just type right here in this prompt area what you want, like it's a human. See, it even had a little bit of personality in here. Great. And then the nutrition plan. So it says, hey, here's a whole breakdown of kind of what you could go after. You know, grilled chicken with sweet potatoes, avocado slices, you know, boiled eggs over toast, a couple different ideas. And what we could do separately is we could ask it for a nutrition plan that has a full outline of like what meals should be given. So we could say that this is good. Right, we could say that we like this, or we could combine some of the output, and we could say, please give recipes for all, I can't spell recipes, recipes, dang, anyhow, I'm just going to not spell recipes right, and just see if it knows what is up. Recipes for all of the food suggestions. There shouldn't be a question mark after that. Let's submit. And it knows what I'm saying there because I can't remember I before E, all that stuff right now. It's too late and my coffee was like 6 hours ago. So anyhow, this is gonna spit out something here. Let's see if it does do something with the recipes for the food suggestions. And it does. Okay, so it's actually breaking down into the eggs. And interesting, scrambled eggs oatmeal bowl. So I think that means like those are separate, but that's cool. And it's not done yet. But so here's your weekly routine. I like this one a little bit more. It's a little bit more clean. It has a 9 p.m. bedtime, nice and early. That's awesome. So no partying with this one. And great, so we got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I wonder if it'll give us a snack. We're just waiting on this to load and see if that comes out. But we've ultimately like ran this about 4 times just to see what it would give us fully. Oh wow, cool. So it's saying, hey, let's go ahead and give you that 3-month workout plan, right? And then it has workouts in here, 3 sets of 12 reps, squat jumps, lunges, all these different things, right? And we could even do something where we take this we copy and paste this entire thing in here, and we could say, hey, can you explain every single one of these workouts? And that's something kind of for an additional, just a suggestion if you go and do this. But know that you could copy and paste this out, and when you're done with it, you just save this prompt for later if you need that, if you want to regenerate this. And then you could copy and paste in all of these exercises and say, hey, can you explain to me what a lat pull down is? Can you explain to me what a tricep push down is? Can you explain to me what a shoulder press is? Can you explain to me what a barbell row is? And it could and will do that. So here's actually the prompt that I wrote for that. I figure we'll just go ahead and do that. And so I said, can you explain each of these workout types, what the best form is, and how to select weights for each exercise if weights are included? So it's going to go through and look at all of these, and I just copied and pasted from the plan. So I just completely disregarded everything else. So where it says rest day Sunday, it's going to probably, and it looks like it did, recognize that that is not an exercise. Or rest day Sunday, you should exercise that once per week, but ultimately that is not a exercise. So yeah, so it gives a breakdown of exactly what you should be doing. It says, okay, here's how you do squat jumps, right? And it says, it even recognizes what exercises need weights and which ones don't, and bicep curls, stand upright holding dumbbells by side with palms facing forward, then flex arm, the elbow joint. I mean, it has everything that you would need to know about every single exercise that it gave you. So you could take that and include that into your workout plan, and you could just roll ahead with that. But anyhow, I think that's a pretty good breakdown of how we can actually get a full nutrition and workout plan. We could go even deeper with the prompts in Playground here. We could ask for more and more, and we would get it. So ultimately, I hope this has been helpful. I hope that you are successful on your fitness journey. I hope that you find new ways to use OpenAI. It's really interesting. Go ahead and explore this. But this is just one really, really useful thing, I think, that I wanted to show all of you. So anyhow, thank you for watching and have a good one.